Hi, welcome to the Fast Car Big Build in partnership with eBay.
So in this episode we're going to be starting our brand new audio build.
And finishing.
And what, you want it done in a day?
Yep.
Of course you do. What are we doing then?
So I reckon a new head unit,
yeah,
something a bit more modern, maybe wireless CarPlay.
Okay.
New set of front components.
Yep.
Sub.
Yep.
Amp. Custom boot build.
I'll tell you what, if we've got to do it today, we better get started.
What are you sitting around for then? So the first job when you're doing a boot build is to run all the wires.
Yeah, I mean it's a painful task, we all know that, but it's got to be done. So what we're going to do is run the power from the battery to the back. We've got to run the amp speaker cable all the way through the doors into the new speakers, and obviously get the signal to the head unit from the head unit. Yeah, let's get that done. So
we're going to get that done first, and then putting the new speakers in won't be massive trouble because they're direct fit. Head unit, hopefully that'll take an hour, maybe less, half hour. So yeah, it's going to get this painful job out of the way done.
Right, it's time to pull all this trim out so we can run the wires. Here we go. Now, unfortunately, we've got to take half the car apart to get the head unit out, but we're getting there slowly. That's for you. And that's one horrible standard head unit. So we've taken most of the dash out and all that we're trying to find somewhere to put the power lead through to the bulkhead so we can get to the battery. Now on a lot of cars you can put it through with the original loom. On this one it looks like the loom's right in the middle of the behind the centre console, so we can't actually get to it. So what we're going to do is the old trick of drilling a hole. So you find somewhere safe to get it through. We've found a nice place for it, and then putting a rubber grommet just to make sure that it's all nice and the cable's not going to rub and earth out on anything. So we'll get on with that now. Now if you take the battery terminal off, it means Jules has got to reset the clock again. He's always a winner. Right, so finally got the speaker cable through. We managed to run it through the original rubbers in the doors and out the other side. It wasn't easy, to be fair. I can't tell you exactly how hard it is because we haven't got a bleep machine, but I'll do the other side, so I won't bore you. I'll just get on with that and we'll see you in a bit.
Yeah, it looks rubbish. You better do a better job than that.
At the moment what we're doing is working out where everything goes on the install. Now we've done our wiring, we're just cutting in the wood, making it all fit nicely, trying to work out in our minds, map it out basically. But yeah, it's going well so far, but check back in a minute.
So next we're going to make a false floor for the back of the Civic. Easiest way to do this is make yourself a cardboard template at the beginning and then obviously sketch it onto your bit of MDF. And I always find using smaller bits and then master them together is the easier way to do it for amateurs like me. So yeah, let's get to it. Measure once, cut twice. So I've just put it in, and for a first attempt, I'm pretty pleased with that. I'm now just going to go around all the high points with a pen and just mark out. We're going to take a bit off with a sanding just to give it a little bit more space and just to finish it off, but not too bad for an amateur. I am your father. Sanded those high spots down. Now the false floor fits really, really nicely, really chuffed with that. So what I've got to do now is drill a hole for the sub. So do that, and also the amp, so we can sink them in the floor. Talk about what we've actually got kit-wise and what we're installing into the car. So we've got a lovely new double DIN head unit with wireless CarPlay in it, which is going to be lovely, so won't get lost ever again. Got hands-free, must have these days. We've got some component speakers that are going to go in the doors, which is lovely. And then we've got an amp and a sub for the boom boom in the boot. Managed to source all that from eBay, which was awesome. And not only that, got the wood from eBay, the screws from eBay, and everything else we needed from eBay too, so bosh. So once you've got your floor cut out using your template, next thing to do is make it look pretty by covering it in carpet. To do this, you obviously get a bit of carpet, and then you want to use a bit of carpet adhesive. And the trick here is to spray the wood one way and then do the carpet the other way. Get a better tack that way, and then we attack the corners down with a staple gun.
Before we can fit our head unit, we've got to sort out all the fascia. So this is the original one, and as you can see, it's not exactly a square DIN shape. So what we're going to do is use a Facia Adapter. Now, before we can put the old one in, what we've got to do is transfer over the hazard switch and the vents. Then we can sort out the wiring. So first we've got the harness adapter, which will take all the speakers and the power and the main stuff. Then we've got patch lead, which means you can still use the steering wheel controls, and then the all-important radio antenna. So I'm going to swap all this over and get this ready to go in, and then start on the car. Right, now that's all swapped over, what we can do is get the wiring in first, and then test out the head unit, so we're not plumbing it all in and then something doesn't work. So we'll put that in, test the full install, speakers, make sure everything works, and then the last thing will be putting all that back together. Right, so we've tested, everything's in, wired in, we've tested that it all works. So now the next job is obviously get it all sitting nice. But yeah, pretty pleased with that. It's quite complicated, but we got there in the end. And the amplifier's working, speakers, sub, all of that. So now we know we can actually start putting it into the car properly and installing it. So yeah, even the steering wheel remote, which never happens. Sounds pretty good.
It does.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Not sure about your taste in music though, mate.
No, but at least now you can do what you really love doing.
What's that?
Resetting that clock.
Well, at the beginning of this video, I said that we're going to get all this in a day, and that day turned into probably 2 and a little bit days.
Yeah, it took a little bit longer than we thought, but you know, it wasn't too bad.
But at the end of the day, we put a lovely new head unit in. We've got a custom boot build. It sounds amazing, so it was worth the extra graft.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you did a really good job on that boot build. It looks good.
And you did a great job getting all those, running all those wires.
Yeah, that was trials and tribulations, mate. But you know, but more importantly, what's next?
Well, the car's going off for a wrap very soon, so it's about prepping the car for that. So putting some nice carbon goodies on, maybe debadging the car and just making it easy for the wrappers.
But you better get yourself on eBay because we need some more bits and pieces like spoiler,
mate,
front air dam.
I'm already there, look.
Oh, there you go, no messing about. Oh,
I reckon I can fit these.
Nice,
yeah, I reckon I can fit them.
I reckon you could.
Got some other bits in there as well, but that's for next time. So if you've enjoyed this video, remember to like, subscribe and share.
And click the notification bell, and we'll see you then.